From San Francisco, California, this is the Rock and Roll Geek Show.
This is the story of my rock and roll butler.
Welcome to the Rock and Roll Geek Show. My name is Michael Butler. Thanks a lot for joining me. I really appreciate it. Today is Friday, August 11th, 2017, and it is 7:20 p.m. when I'm recording this show. This is day 12 of the dog days of podcasting, and let me take a sip of this fine Tecate. This is the third beer of the day. The first one was a Spaten German beer, courtesy of a nice German lady that I painted for. Gave me a six-pack of Spaten when I finished the job, and now I'm on my third beer, which is a Tecate. Let me take a sip of this fine Tecate. Yes, it is true what they say. The third one of the day is always the best. Okay, we're going to do a little quick episode of opening Butler's mail. I have two packages today. One of them is Amazon fulfillment. I think somebody might have sent me something from my Amazon, through Amazon, possibly on my wish list or something. Here, let me open this up. It looks like a book. It is a book, and it's a thick book. It is called Trouble Boys, The True Story of Replacements by Bob Muir. I had done an episode where somebody did a book review of this book, and is there anything in this? I believe this was sent to me from Michael Street, friend of the Rock and Roll Geek Show, who sends me all kinds of stuff, and he's a donor. He's a Patreon donor of the Rock and Roll Geek Show as well. This is a very thick book. It is about... it's like 450 pages long. Lots of good pictures. All right, I cannot wait to read this. Thank you so much, Michael Street. I'm going to bring this with me when I go to Nashville for the Rockin' Pod Expo. I'm going to bring the Trouble Boys book with me. Thank you, Michael Street. And I have another package here sent to me from Alex Hill, all the way from Australia. Let me to open it up here. How do you open this thing? Okay, let me pull it up. Okay, rip it open. Another book about the Angels, one of my favorite Australian bands of all time, the Angels, a band that changed Australian music forever, it says here. This is just simply titled The Angels by Bob Yates with Rick Brewster and John Brewster. So Rick and John Brewster were in the Angels. They formed the Angels. In the United States, they were called Angel City. One of my favorite bands of all time. Doc Neeson, may he rest in peace, is one of the greatest frontmen that ever lived. All right, now I'm going to have to bring two books with me to the UK or to Nashville. Thank you so much, Alex Hill. Alex Hill also sent me a $100 donation to co-host the Rock and Roll Geek Show. So he's going to be co-hosting with me on an upcoming episode. He plays in a band called I Don't Know, and I'm considering this payola. If you send me payola, I'm a big fan of payola, by the way. I've said this many times. I can be bought. Send me money, I will play your band, and I will like it, friends. So he has a band called I Don't Know. I'm going to play. So, and there's also, by the way, there's a $100. There's a co-host donation links at rockandrollgeek.com. When I go to the Rockin' Pod Expo, I believe I have at least 3 people co-hosting an episode with me. One of the perks at the for the GoFundMe at the Rockin' Pod Expo, which is actually August 26th, I believe, in Nashville, Tennessee. It's either the 25th or 26th. I'm going to be there on the 25th. There's a pre-party with a bunch of bands playing, including one of my favorite bands, The Tip, so I can't wait for that. But anyway, I think at least 3 people donated to a co-host the show. Mark Striegel from Talking Metal also just sent me a co-host donation. I'm gonna do a show. I'm gonna do a show with him, and I got 2 other people to do a show with, and I'm also taking a couple of people to dinner because they donated like $200. That was another perk that all these podcasts that are going out there offered perks if you donated to the GoFundMe, and those were some of my perks. So there you go. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. In keeping with the payola, I'm going to play some I Don't Know. Sent to me from Alex Hill. His band is called I Don't Know. They're from Australia. And I'm going to play something. Let me pull up the CD here. Well, yada da 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 da. Where is the CD? Uh-oh. All right. I don't know how to work the new iTunes. I'm going to play a song from Alex Hill's band, I Don't Know, from Australia. You can find them at idontknowband.com. IDUNNO.band. Oh, well, it's not .com. It's idontknow.band. Who knew there was a band domain? idontknow.band. This song is called Pissed Off and Married. Thank you for listening to day 12 of the Dog Days of Podcasting, friends. I will talk to you tomorrow with day 13. I have tomorrow, let me see, what am I doing this weekend? Tomorrow I have a 1 o'clock practice with the Plunkets, and we have a gig on tomorrow night in Alamo, California. And then I'm practicing on Sunday with the Joan Jett tribute band, Kieran Alvarez. I think I'm going to load up my kayak with me tomorrow when I go to practice and to the gig. And before I practice with the Jet Black Band, I think I'm going to go out either to Half Moon Bay to try to get some salmon, or out in the bay, inside the San Francisco Bay, and try to get some halibut. At this point, I'm leaning towards salmon, although I've never caught salmon before. I don't know how to do it, but I'm going to try. All the kayakers right now are at a place called Albion. There's a big, huge fishing tournament, a kayak fishing tournament. Everybody's out there, and I'm really bummed that I can't go. If I didn't have this gig tomorrow, I would be there. It's just one of those times where I'd rather be fishing than playing rock and roll, friends. But here I am, so I'm going to try to do both. All right, here's I Don't Know. We will talk to you tomorrow with day 13 of the Dog Days of Podcasting. Hello, I Don't Know.
Got myself a woman. Got myself a house. Got myself a car. I look like I got it all going on. Pissed off and happy. Pissed off and married. Pissed off and married. Pissed off and married. Should be happy. I should be smart. Pissed off and married. Pissed off and married. Pissed off and married. Pissed off and married. Should have been happy. Should have been smart. Pissed off and married. Pissed off and married. Pissed off and married. Pissed off and married. Got myself a new woman. Got myself a new house. Got myself a new car. Things will be different this time. Pissed off and married. Pissed off and married. Pissed off and married. Pissed off and married. Nag, nag, nag. Nag, nag, nag. Nag, 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 nag. Nag, 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 nag.
It's a rock and roll geek train wreck.